Unless you operate a top-of-the-line athletic facility built to withstand the elements, your business doesn't exist in a bubble. Instead, it's just one part of a diverse ecosystem of direct competitors, indirect competitors, and non-competitive, but nevertheless adjacent offerings. And guess what? You're competing against all of them for mind share and your prospects' hard-earned budgets. Because of this, it's critical that you understand your market, which is to say, your customer and their problems, competitors, primary, secondary, and tertiary, product and its place in the broader market, and your market, current share, and growth opportunities. In other words, you need to engage in some good old-fashioned market intelligence. Market intelligence encompasses any and all information that is pertinent to your industry, including your competitors, customers, prospects, partners, suppliers, distributors, and regulators. Generally speaking, companies invest in market intelligence with the intent of mitigating risk, simplifying decision-making, accelerating revenue, and increasing longevity. Market intelligence is broken into 4 distinct categories: customer, competitor, product, and market. Customer understanding is the process of developing a nuanced knowledge of who you're selling to. Customer intelligence allows you to build deeper, longer-lasting customer relationships and helps you answer key questions about your buyer personas. After all, you can't craft a resonant B2B value proposition without knowing your customer and, perhaps more importantly, what keeps them up at night. Competitive intelligence is the process of capturing, analyzing, and activating information related to your competitive landscape. Done right, CI empowers everyone at your organization to make decisions more confidently and execute responsibilities more effectively. Competitive intelligence empowers product managers to more efficiently set and execute roadmap priorities, product marketers to develop differentiated positioning and messaging, brand marketers to develop differentiated narratives, campaigns, experiences, and more, sellers to navigate the high-pressure moments that make or break net new opportunities, account managers to navigate the high-pressure moments that make or break renewals, corporate strategists to identify opportunities for partnerships and acquisitions, HR managers to attract and retain top talent, executive leaders to more efficiently allocate resources, and even more. As such, it's an essential component of your overall market intelligence strategy. Product intelligence is the process of aggregating and analyzing user data in order to develop and deploy solutions that improve the customer experience. You know your customer, you know what the competitive landscape looks like. In order to maintain and grow market share, your product needs to deliver on its initial promises and continue to improve through net new functionality or streamlining existing functionality. Practicing product intelligence allows you to see how customers engage with your product, enabling you to quickly identify flaws and uncover data-backed evidence to support feature development, both of which can improve UX and ultimately bolster retention. Market understanding is the process of defining the ceiling. As your market gets more competitive, you might consider geographic expansion. Perhaps instead you'll go upstream, focusing on the enterprise instead of just SMBs. Developing a comprehensive understanding of the opportunity that exists will allow you to determine where to start and/or pivot to when the competitive landscape heats up. So now that you know what market intelligence is and the components from which it is built, let's dive into its practical application. Market intelligence is a 3-part process: aggregate, analysis, and activation. In the aggregation phase, you're gathering intelligence. That is inarguably the most tedious component of market intelligence, unless of course you automate it with Crayon, as it involves gathering primary and secondary data from a myriad of sources. Customer interviews, product usage, SWOTs. Each of the buckets of market intelligence need filling before any work can be done. Once you've gathered your market intelligence, you need to connect the dots. Let's use an example. Let's say your goal is to help your sellers win more deals, specifically by differentiating your email marketing tool from that of competitor X. From here, you start to notice a pattern. The most common cause of frustration across this competitor's customer base is the inability to create multi-touch campaigns. And sure enough, your win-loss data reveals that when your sellers do beat this competitor, it's often because of this functionality. Which brings you to the most crucial step, turning your findings into actions. There are several ways you could activate the findings from our example. You could update your competitor X battle card to include your newly discovered differentiator. Train your sellers to lean on this differentiator in discovery calls and demos. Partner with your content team to create new materials related to multi-touch campaigns. Just like that, you've deployed market intelligence to gain a strategic advantage over a competitor. As mentioned above, one category of market intelligence is competitive intelligence. The good news is Crayon can help. To begin gathering, activating, and analyzing competitive intelligence as a facet of your market intelligence strategy, request a demo of Crayon today.